Hello, I'm Arsene Arsenalson, and you're listening to the Arsenal Lunchbox. The news! Oh dear, Willian is in a bad spot and shivering with fear at the thought of his own name. Reports have surfaced today that the Black Sun Gohan is in a bad way. Our source said it's become so bad that the rest of the players are afraid to use the showers, because Willian can be seen and heard rocking back and forth in the fetal position, muttering his own name repeatedly naked in a cold shower. Apparently this has left quite the mark on the other players, who reportedly feel scared and extremely dirty. Arteta dig-dugs the mole man. After a training ground spat between Fanny C and David Luiz leaked to the media, Arteta claimed that he would eat a Super Mario mushroom and curb-stomp the living daylights out of every living man, woman and child responsible, punch Thanos in the face, steal his gauntlet, then destroy the mole's entire universe. And if anybody threatened to call the RSPCA, he's made it quite clear that he's going to punch them too. So who was it? Apparently after extensive investigation and CSI magnification, the mole turned out to be a man called Leonard Spangle, a pretend janitor at London Colney. Sources reporting that he was tricky to identify. How tricky, you ask? Very tricky. One staff member stated that he would hypnotize a player, steal his shirt, then run onto the training ground, put out a Hollywood blockbuster-sized piece of recording equipment, then get airlifted by a news network helicopter. Very tricky indeed. What year is it? 3044. And apparently Arsenal are being linked with a summer transfer for PSG superstar Julian Draxler. The club have apparently made a formal offer to download Draxler's consciousness into a newly purchased robotic AI cyborg from the planet Sillybollocks. Brutally honest, Chelsea pensioner David Luiz has come out in a recent interview and claimed that he gave Mustafi some sound advice. He said, and I quote, "Shocky Mustard was really down the other week and I said to him, look Shocky, when I first came here, everyone hated me. I kept messing up like a complete unreliable bellend and the fans absolutely crucified me. But now I'm seen as a solid centre-back with some valuable quality. I turned things around, but I don't think you can. I think you should leave." Shocky said, "What do you mean?" So I reiterated, "I think you should leave the club. I think you should leave the club right now and don't come back." Solid advice indeed. Guendouzimus Maximus. Lego Batman and Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has come out today and said that he sent Matteo Guendouzi to Hertha Berlin as a joke. Then he laughed and said, "I didn't expect him to do so well. So when he comes back as punishment, I'm going to shave his head because he's a naughty boy. He's not David Luiz and he's not Makwan Fellaini. He's Guendouzi, and that's not okay." And finally, Chelsea manager and split personality angry laughy boy Flamp Lampard is under pressure. 20,000 leagues below the sea pressure. Lots. But Mikel has leapt to his defence and said, just give him time. Like they gave me time. Then give me 200 million in transfers and then sack him. I'm Arsene Arsenalson. You've been watching the Arsenal Lunchbox. Now watch me bang in a sick goal.